Hello, I'm Judith, and today I'm sharing my journey through the world of taxes with you. As a businesswoman, taxes have been a significant part of my financial life, and understanding them has been essential for both my personal and business finances. Let's dive into what I've learned along the way. When I first started my business, taxes seemed like this enormous and abstract concept. But taxes are essentially financial contributions we make to support public services and infrastructure. There are different types of taxes to consider: income taxes, sales taxes, property taxes, and estate taxes. Understanding these basics helped me see how taxes fit into my overall financial strategy. Income taxes, in particular, can be quite complex. I learned that not all income is treated the same way. There's earned income, which comes from working, like wages, salaries, and bonuses. And then there's unearned income, which includes things like interest, dividends, and rental income. Knowing how these types of income are taxed differently helped me manage my finances better. One of the first things I tackled was understanding tax brackets. The system is progressive, which means higher income is taxed at higher rates. For example, if I earn more than a certain threshold, only the income over that threshold is taxed at the higher rate. It's not as daunting once you get the hang of it. Life changes, such as marriage or having children, can also impact your tax bracket and liabilities. I remember adjusting my withholdings and making estimated tax payments whenever these changes occurred, which helped me stay on top of my tax obligations. When it comes to reducing your taxable income, you have the option to either take the standard deduction or itemize your deductions. For me, itemizing often resulted in greater savings, especially with significant business expenses. For instance, I could deduct office supplies, travel expenses, and a portion of my home expenses for my home office. Maximizing deductions involved keeping accurate records of all deductible expenses and regularly reviewing whether to itemize or take the standard deduction based on my financial situation. Tax credits were another important aspect of my tax strategy. Unlike deductions, tax credits reduce your tax liability directly. There are non-refundable credits, which reduce your tax liability to zero but not below, and refundable credits, which can reduce your liability below zero, resulting in a refund. I benefited from credits like the child tax credit and education credits. It was crucial to ensure I met the eligibility requirements and accurately claim these credits. Navigating tax forms was initially overwhelming. I had to familiarize myself with Form 1040, the primary form for individual income taxes, and other forms like W-2 and 1099. Understanding these forms and how to fill them out accurately was essential for a smooth tax filing process. Filing my tax return involved gathering all relevant documents, reporting my income, claiming deductions and credits, calculating my tax liability, and then filing the return either electronically or by mail. Avoiding common mistakes, like incorrect reporting and missed deadlines, was key to preventing penalties and ensuring everything was in order. Tax-efficient investing became a significant part of my strategy as well. I learned about tax-exempt investments like municipal bonds and tax-deferred accounts such as IRAs and 401ks. These strategies helped me minimize taxes while maximizing my returns. For instance, holding investments for the long term allowed me to benefit from lower tax rates on long-term gains, and tax loss harvesting helped offset gains. Effective tax planning involves year-round activities, such as adjusting withholdings and making estimated payments. Major life events, such as marriage or buying a home, also require adjustments in tax planning. Consulting a tax advisor was invaluable for navigating complex situations and making informed decisions. To simplify the process, I used tax software and found it helpful for guiding me through tax preparation and minimizing errors. I also relied on useful resources like the IRS website and financial planning websites for additional tools and information. Maintaining organized records of all financial transactions and using digital tools to track expenses and store documents were crucial for effective tax management. Through my journey, I've learned that understanding taxes is not just about compliance, but also about empowering yourself to make informed financial decisions. Mastering the basics of deductions, credits, and tax-efficient strategies has been key to achieving financial success and peace of mind. Thank you for listening, and I hope my experiences help you navigate your own tax journey with greater confidence.